Hello, welcome back to WarFrame. We're currently gonna do this Dante thing. It seems like its own little quest. I've been told it's not, and that makes sense, but it does have at least a little bit of build up that I want to go through. And so I haven't watched this yet, but
Oh, the Laverian. It was floundering. You understand? Going under. All that work I put into it, and so few visited, let alone donated. I don't mean you, of course. I know you're a friend to the Laverian. You just wasn't enough. So when Parvos made me an offer, I thought, "Oh, why not? Just let it go. Let it all go." I took the deal, Tenno. I shouldn't have, but I did. Oh, if only Dante was still around. Please, you must come see me.
alright. It seems like he is just very quiet. Don't appreciate that, but whatever. But yeah, let's go see his quest.
Hello, friend. You find me now amidst the bones of all I am, of the thing that mattered most to me in my too long life. You know, I wasn't sure it was possible to be less than a man, for I was a man once. This room was to be a shrine to one of my dearest friends, but now that shall never come to pass. Look around, and I will recount what was meant to be. Did I never tell you of Dante? No, I suppose I didn't. I suppose I hadn't the fortitude. The entirety of the Laverian is shaped by the lack of him, though perhaps only in ways that I can see. Though, by definition, a weapon of war, Dante was, first and foremost, a student of history. And he was my friend. Truthfully, much of the Laverian would not exist were it not for that bold, two-fisted academician's devotion to both myself and the cause of better understanding our history and ourselves. It shames me to think of what he would have to say about what I have done to our shared endeavour. Parvos Granum, you know the name. He of the gilded hand and gilded tongue. For an age he has sought what Dante and I had gathered together, our collected treasures. For one such as Granum there is no such thing as enough. In an age with no appetite for memory, maintaining a shrine to our shared history seemed folly. And so, in a low moment, I signed it all away. I do not know what possessed me in that moment. I have no need for money, or food, or shelter, or care. Perhaps I merely felt my time was done, that the past had served its use, and me along with it. Whatever the reason, I allowed myself an instant to feel my misery to be greater than my life's purpose. A momentary indulgence that may be paid by every future generation until the sun goes dark. I would give much for my friend to have been here. Dante and I, we tempered each other's unique compulsions. You would have liked Dante, I feel. His end began, as it did for so many souls, with the Entrati family. The patriarch of that benighted family had fallen into decadence and disrepute, his name sullied by controversy and implications of madness. Then an erstwhile associate of mine, a gentleman by the name of Lloyd, a Master Entrati's man for more than a lifetime, well, vanished. Lloyd, his master, and his entire lineage just gone.
Ah, they're talking about the guy from the new update. And also the little robot.
There were rumors, of course. Master Entrati was
Oh
known
Lord,
at that
this one's
time for
long.
outlandish claims and questionable science relating to voices he was hearing, I believe. Gods from beyond the veil and whatnot. After the disappearances, Dante, never one to let a good mystery go, insisted on infiltrating the Entrati manse and learning the truth for himself. I, however, being more familiar with the confidential details of Master Entrati's interests, urged him otherwise. I suppose you wonder why I would do such a thing, if I believed Master Entrati to be fit for little more than the asylum. Lloyd was, as I said, a dear friend. We spoke often. His last missive to me was a simple one. We end as we began. As a student of history and its occult apocrypha, I know the terrible import of those words, and so I cautioned Dante to remain by my side. He promised to do so, then did otherwise, and I never saw him again. Perhaps I was not so deft at tempering him as he was of me, and that, I suppose, was my first great failing, the parent of this second and most final one. I imagine you've surmised why I have summoned you here. To ask that, in the name of whatever friendship we share, to lend your aid to my impossible predicament. To help preserve, not me, not this shadow of a man I once was, but to keep this monument to history alive, so that future generations may learn from it and never repeat our most shameful mistakes. Granum's obsession with that bygone age demands pieces of such. Ironic, really, that one man's interest in history serves only to strip an edifice whose singular purpose was to protect it. But there remains one slim hope: the sourcing of artifacts from places other than the Leverian, sourced by you at my direction. Help me, friend. Help me, that my one great and final mistake not be the error that turns our collective history and the work of lifetimes to a single miserable use, making a rich man richer.
How do I accept something?
I imagine you surmise.
Okay.
Messages in your
Ah,
inbox, operator.
there we go.
They are not as encrypted as they should be.
You help him access the conduit in the Armatus node of Deimos and through the Sanctuary and Atomica. Come see me afterwards to help you recover this trusted colleague, the WarFrame Dante. So access the conduits in the Armatus node of Deimos.
You know, if there was ever a time to find artifacts to donate to my plight, now would be that time. If I can't pay Parvo's Granum soon, I'll lose the Leverian and all the knowledge stored within.
Systems up. You'll need the correct docket to open an arterial conduit. Start looking. Also, the conduits share the same technology that makes keeping so burdensome. I do regret thinking.
There we go. Fortunately, I equipped a bow staff to do a achievement.
The Murmur have captured the dockets you need. Be aware, the Groslings have a particular appetite for dockets.
And so this is an unupgraded, unmodded staff. It's just not gonna do me any good. This is also not the...
You found an arterial conduit, but you need the matching docket. Eximus may have it. Most definitely.
Eximus may have it. I don't see any Eximus. Are you one? No, you're an atomizer. Can't mercy like this? Okay.
Docket. Excellent. Look for a conduit with a matching gear. That's it. Protect the conduit and watch out for enemy necromancy. They'll blow the whole apparatus up just to keep you out.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your little playmate?
Nope.
They just took down that conduit.
Can I call it a necromech? That's actually something I should have tested. Let's go over here. What's this blue thing? Oh, it's just you? Okay. Okay, and I don't know what it wants of me to defend these, okay? So there's no way I can destroy a necromech on my own. I don't really get any energy from this
Love
mission.
Your gift for conflict resolution. I could watch all day.
You fuck off, little guy. Cool. That actually somehow revived us. Also, nothing really drops the thing that I needed. What the hell was that? The hell was that? It's the wrong key, but we're taking it. This is the one type of missions I hate anyway. I don't know why they added them to this section.
Legacy security protocols dictate that the necromech must now demolish the conduit. Do not allow that to transpire.
I'll try to stop it, but can't really make any promises. Seeing as you won't let me have my own necromech. Ah.
From little things, big things grow. I believe in it all.
It's not that strong, I just need to actually...
Conduit destroyed.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate.
That may have held what Drusus needed.
I was trying to get it, my guy. And I'm pretty sure my stuff killed the things that I was trying to kill before I could. This is very annoying because it's very... I don't want to give you energy-centered missions. And well, on one hand, my character's practically not very useful. On the other hand, he's even less useful. When you don't give him any energy to do anything. It's very annoying. Also, why restrict this to me only?
Please, remember to hand in any Voca you encounter for analysis.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. This is not where I want to be. I don't even know why I'm in here, seeing as I did not go here. I'm gonna wait for other people. Wow, you mean I clicked pause and waited half a second and other people showed up? Because of course they did. I don't know what happened last time, just kind of glitched and broke and didn't let me go. Yeah.
My friend, without Dante, I need an associate to bring me the goods Parvos demands. To convey the gravity of my situation, I've relayed my comms with that Corpus Robber Baron to your ship Cephalon. I trust you can and will be that associate for me.
Arterial conduits. Albrecht's interlab transport and storage system for high-value goods and materials. If you can get them working, you should be able to find what Drusus needs. And more.
Huh. Oh yeah, I forgot I have this.
Excellent. Look for a comment with a matching gear. A Grosling. For whatever reason, those little horrors eat dockets as if they were sugared biscuits. The Mama have captured the dockets you need. Be aware, the Groslings have a particular appetite for dockets. That's it. Protect the conduit and watch out for enemy necromechs. They'll blow the whole apparatus up just to keep you out. should I just reverse that burden's effects?
Go for those guys. Ah, it was one of my things that got it. Very cool. I go started.
Mr. Grannon, I assure you it will not come to that. I'll have more artifacts for you very, very soon. My associate will come through for me.
New conduits at the ready. If you can find the right dockets.
Yeah, I mean, if these guys want to keep going, I'll leech off them.
Docket verified. Protect the conduit until the transfer arrives.
Going up here.
Rustling nearby. That thieving freak is certain to have a dose.
I don't want to leave. Let's go.
Security systems are responding to your intrusion. Watch out for explosive necromechs.
Heck. Heck. What, where, why, when, how? And why? Do like this, and get it this way. These are either down or up, and I'm suspecting down. Again, why is that like? Why game? Why? What's going on?
so far. Think you can handle another set of conduits?
I don't know what just happened, but I got a shit ton of energy, so that's nice.
What do you say, Tenno? Once more onto the breach?
There we go. That's it. Blind everyone involved. Now we talk to you.
Remember to hand in. I have a small battery of tasks to complete, and once they are done, I cannot lie, Tenno.
Ah, so these are needed to research. That's a lot.
The Orokin twisted people into weapons, and I've seen.
You guys are kind of
firsthand
assholes
bloody,
about this, huh?
well-deserved consequences of that act. Dante, though. In his company, I felt no such anxiety. He was warm, earnest.
270 for the blueprint and 90 for each of the parts. And I got 28 from doing it twice successfully.
Is a bitterness to me. The Orokin found conventional books offensive, primitive. They clung to their precious ayatans and sneered at our grand libraries. Oh, how we love to offend the Orokin, Albrecht and I. And how secure our primitive libraries.
This is an insult,
While
but I understand it.
I'm quite content down here, I assure you. A chap has to have his space. I'll just put this all back then. Be patient with me, Tenno. I am still adjusting to this era. Very good, Tenno. To do what you do would vex my sanity, Tenno.
I believe. Who are these? Just select all.
Research keeps the Carvier busy, and that, a fresh opportunity to continue my Albrecht's work. Yes, I'm sure we've all got better things to do.
Okay, but
I know
it's
what it must have cost you to bring me these.
how do I up you then? What do you want? Indicate? There we go. That's dumb. Why is it like that?
Gather the others. I have something to say to all of you.
Okay, so all we need is another Shulvoka.
Maybe
Well,
I'll just wait.
yeah, I thought this was gonna be cool, and instead, they just kind of made a little intro to it that was lame. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate giving notice to this portion of the game that nobody cares about because it's the opposite of, you know, the main purpose of the game. But A, you barely have anything in here. And maybe that's because I haven't discovered all the warframes they have in the Laverian. I don't know. I doubt it, seeing as Dante's in here. But I don't think I've ever gotten Grendel. So yeah, I don't think these are just ones that I've gotten. So maybe if you had put more love and care into it, I would give a shit. Which neither of us believe. So, oh well. I'll see you guys next time. This has been a bit of a disappointment. I might grind up for him because he's kind of interesting. He's a magic boy. I don't know though. See you in the next one. Bye bye.